kicking us to the pit really soon.
All right.
It does show us still on the track, which is not good. Maybe I will do the return to garage thing. Oh, I can't.
Yeah, I can't either.
Oh, now we're in the garage. Okay.
Okay.
Is it? Sometimes you kind of freak out because like that, it's gonna like wait that like 30 seconds and then like I didn't do it. What's going on? All right. No, that wasn't the full lap. Is it really not set to a full lap again? Oh man, I gotta get on about this. We have
Oh
started.
my god.
Oh my.
Oh fucking
Big
Christ.
Rut's little.
Okay.
Oh no, there is some
Fuck.
craziness in the back. We do
Okay.
have some damaged cars.
The awesome.
It's like we
cars.
do have Matrix and Runks that come together potentially.
Oh,
Go
ahead.
back up to
Go
the
ahead.
front
Go
where the
ahead.
battle is going to be at.
Big Blixen's off.
Well, that was
Matrix and Rux are getting back together.
a disaster.
Looks like we have Hezix currently in the lead, followed by a battle between Survivor and Slam. I don't think I mentioned Survivor in the top 10 when I was going through the qualifying, so he has definitely had a good showing so far. I didn't get a chance to show the final qualifying because I was trying to fix everything. We don't have any flashing, which is really what I wanted. All right, Lone Rider, Montana, Chef, all in the top 6. We already have Hezix pulling away slightly through. Already 1 second up on Survivor. We got Tony, Razor X, Topher right behind them. And yeah, I know, in top 10, we got a huge battle going on back there, though. So many cars still close together. Night driving here is not easy. I had planned this for a night race. I think it was in the original GT4 series, and expected there to be lights because it's a track. It's going to have lights as an oval, and it definitely does not. They do not turn them on.
That's why I'm here and not racing in the car.
Oh yeah, I didn't really. I was going to ask why you want to do this today, but I guess that makes sense. Why put yourself through, torment yourself with all of that?
Yeah.
Close battle here between Razor. Oh, we got a little contact there between Razor, Rob Phil. God King has fallen back. He was on pole, I believe, when I had last looked at it. I don't know what happened to him. If he purposely started in the back, maybe, to avoid what happened with a little bit of not even turn 1 drama, just passing the start-finish line drama. Yeah, the map, I was looking at it upside down in my brain because I have a different map up, trying to get through the corner names. I didn't realize it was only another partial start to the race for that outlap. I'll note that and make sure Hunter does get 10 lashes for that. Yeah, Hellgrind says we're not night driving certified. I would agree. I have not done that in quite a while, at least in my military career with those NVGs. Not exactly the most fun way to drive now. Kind of sketchy. All right. Let's jump to the front and see what's happening up there. All right, Hezix now pulled out over to 2.5 seconds. Showing them how it's done out here in the traditional black flag colors, harkening back to the colors Larry would have with the black and red stripe. But I think that might be more of an orange stripe today. Survivor trying to stay with him. He has also pulled out a 4-second gap to 3rd place, which is Lone Rider. Lone Rider on controller, as you can tell by the way. That wheel is furiously flying back and forth. They always look a little twitchy, but somehow they still perform. All right on his heels, we do have Slam Bone in his trademark purple Ferrari.
He loves that Ferrari.
Yeah, and Chef right behind him in his traditional Bentley here. I'll go ahead and get my lights so I can get that stupid lights on.
Oh, prop shield's off.
Whoa, Chef off.
Oh,
Commentator's curse there for Chef. Dropped a couple places, now down to 6 behind Montana. Dropped 1 place. Butt box again, just climbing clutch with turning on my lights. Flight control. Let's go ahead and get our logo up there in the corner. It's going to be a good race. It is an hour long with 1 pit required for fuel. And ACC's been weird with the fuel lately, so I don't know if Hunter has it set to actually provide fuel or we're just requiring the pit, because it was not really registering fuel sometimes. Chef wrong cooking. That's what Elite Rain is saying. Good close battle here. 3 cars all lined up.
I have a lot.
Behind that, we do have Tony with, I know, right behind him. Tony, I believe, hasn't raced in a couple of weeks because we had the endurance, and then he was at a racetrack in his, in real life, his BMW in some laps. I think it was Pocono. So he missed last week's race at Donington. If I'm talking about the right person, I get so mixed up with people. Topher's still in 9th, and we have a group of cars right behind them with Work Nickel, Razor, Snake, and God King. And we'll have to ask God King what happened, because he was having what looked like a solid qualifying performance. Did you notice what happened with God King at the beginning? Because he was on pole, or at least near the top when last I looked at it.
there was some, definitely some rubbing down the start line. Lots of carnage.
Yeah, I have to go back and watch that restart after this. I don't know if I really captured it as well as maybe momented on this stream, so you can check it there too. I was still really not prepared because I had just unplugged everything, so sorry about that, guys. Survivor now down over 3 seconds to Hezix, who, unless he makes a mistake, looks like he's going to own this one. In less than 10 minutes in, he's already doing quite well. Let's see how far he is from 47 seconds from starting to catch the, well, that's me in the pit. 47 seconds to Matrix, so he will be getting some lap traffic, I would say, here in the next 5 laps, maybe? We're already 4 laps in, and he's half a track ahead of the rear of the field. Survivor definitely not slow at all. But Hezix is putting on a show, that's for sure. Let's see, I was ready for Shep to make a move there. I thought for sure Shep was going to maybe dive in there and use some of that Bentley power. Close battles everywhere. Look at this group back here. Like 6 cars in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars. Goes to tail for the most part down this front stretch. Yeah, I think honestly the walls, like the white walls, help reflect the light a little bit and do help more than that previous race that was at Barcelona, I think. It was just so dark there. Yeah, hopefully Weblo Street does look a little clearer. Little look back from Topher right now, who has gotten up to 8th. Looks like Tony did fall back, must have missed that. I think Tony was up a little further. Yeah, because Gawking is now in 9th, he was in 10th. So somebody definitely had a misstep and has fallen back. I'm not sure exactly who it was. Go back to Gawking. got damage on his car. I don't see any damage from God King. Oh, ooh, little slide from God King there. Almost lost it coming out of, I don't know. The turns here aren't named. They're really boring. It's just turn 1s through like 15. I'm surprised they haven't named it with all the amazing, legendary American drivers that have been here with IndyCar, obviously. The fact that you can have an Andretti hairpin somewhere else and not have an Andretti here is kind of a crime.
A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, this track has been here since 1909. They couldn't come up with a solid dozen names for this track. Come on. I need to get on some committee. Let's start a, what is that? What is that thing where you start a petition? Dang, what's that website where people go in?
We got big runks coming into the pits. His
we do
windshield
have a
is
spin.
really scratched.
Spin by Topher into the first turn, that 90-degree turn. You said Runk's in the pits. There he is. Oh, no, there he is. Runks, yeah, must have some damage. It is before the pit window. Maybe had that wheel cocked a little to the side. I don't know if we'll be able to tell. Yeah, he doesn't have his wheels turned on. Oh, there's his wheel. It's straight now, but he's probably getting repairs. I didn't see the car go up on jacks. Is he having engine problems and has parked it maybe for today?
Not sure. His windshield was pretty broken.
Man, maybe he did have an off that I didn't. Maybe he's just been dealing with it from the beginning. Yeah, was maybe trying to get to the pit window and said he had to pull in. Yeah, a bit of a longer stop here. I don't know if he's going to come back out or if he has made the decision to just call it a day. Oh, yeah. Oh, he is on the move. Okay, we do have Runks on the move now. One thing about this track is you definitely have to watch the pit exit. We'll get to Runks when he gets closer to the pit exit. Extremely long. Oh, we do have cars off here. We do have, who was that? Lone Rider had spun. He's now down to 5th, right behind Slam. All right, so Runk's coming out of the pits. This is going to be really questionable because right here, this is the difficult part. You can go off of your pit limiter right there, and you can get up to second gear by the time you get to this turn. And then it's a hard turn. You're not supposed to cross until you go over that line like he just did. And if he did very well to make sure nobody was coming, because he did have a car coming up behind him as Topher, but he had the time. The Runks also got, it looks like, a speeding penalty in the pits.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. But yeah, that's going to be a dangerous one. We'll have to watch out for it for the rest of this race, and then also in Premiere later on today. Because if people come flying out of that pit incorrectly, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah, my big issue was I wasn't able to see people coming up behind me, and I was not getting out of their way.
Oh, okay. Well,
Like I
I
normally
think
do.
the coffee monster did destroy my keyboard because my F3 button that lets me go to the helicopter is not functioning. No. There was a coffee incident before the stream started.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Hopefully your mug is still safe.
Mug is definitely safe. Mug took no damage at all. It was just the dry out. Oh, there. I really like the helicopter.
Well, if you go to my stream, there it is.
You got it. Nope, now I just have a really cool button that doesn't work. All right. St. Plissken has looks like Tony and Razor right behind him. Let's do a lap around here from the head view of St. Plissken. Push this 3 button. Yeah, 3 buttons. Crazy flat turns here. And then you gotta get maximum speed out of here to get all that. I'll make up all that time or lose all that time on these bank sections here. It's crazy. Nope, F3 button's dead. Oh well. I see he's going with the leader. Come back up to the front. Ezek still only 3 seconds up, so he's not really jumping too far ahead. We also have Smokey the Wizard. I don't know what happened with Smokey. Looks like he's exiting now. Again, no pit window open. He must have had an incident on the track. Survivor. Car looks good too. This really is about surviving here.
How long Runts hasn't done his stop and go? How long?
Should have 3 laps. Let me see if it'll tell me on this screen. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't say here, but he should have 3 laps to do it. Oh, he's in the pits now. He's coming down pit lane.
Okay.
So
I just noticed that.
hopefully it doesn't like disconnect me. Okay, good. It didn't do anything. Turn you back on keyboard. Nope. Dang. Sucks. I'm so mad at myself for breaking the keyboard.
I'm looking at
3. Looking at 3 keyboards?
3. Yes.
Yeah, I only have this one plugged into my Xbox, so that sucks.
Yeah, well, got to give Webo one for his money.
Yeah, I know, for real, right? You know, his keyboard died one time. I jokingly donated like $5 to get him some batteries for his keyboard, and I probably jinxed myself. We are coming up on lap traffic now. We do have Hezix and Survivor dealing with some lap traffic. Let's see where 3rd place is. 3rd place, Chef in 3rd. Man, I am missing everything today. Chef up from I think 6th to 3rd now. That's great. He does have people right behind him, though. Montana hot on his heels. And he will be coming up to lap traffic real soon, just in front. Looks like we do have Smokey the Wizard fresh out of the pits. Replay of the start by chance. Sorry, I don't have it set to do any kind of replays, Tim. ACC is not as cool as like
GT7 can do it.
yeah, GT7. I know. I watch his other streams he does for like Deviant and stuff, and I'm like, damn, I wish we could do some of that. Like, that's so cool.
PlayStation. What? Sorry, what was that?
See if I can I'm at the point now where I'm just banging on the keyboard to upside down. Oh, and there's definitely stuff dripping out of it. Yeah,
Oh,
this keyboard might have seen better days. Oh, we have Montana losing a little time there with a almost spin, but he did save it. I tried to turn it off, turn it back on again. I tried that let's bang it on something. Let's see if I just
Windows opening.
worked F3 into submission. No, hang it. It's dead. I'm so mad. I can't even do my pit lane pit pass where I watch the people in the pits. Yeah. Let's see if this gets any closer. Smokey is actually doing quite well right now. I was worried that they were going to catch him quite quickly, but he's still a couple seconds up. He does have him in the sights there. Chef does. Oh, Smokey off. Oh man, Chef. Oh, with contact with Smokey. Oh, and then Montana. Oh my goodness. Smokey, yeah, just unavoidable there. Touched grass and went a little wide. No way to fix that. So Chef has probably a little damage front and rear because he did get rear-ended by Montana, who probably has front-end damage.
And that
Wasn't major.
That was caught on Bowman's helicopter view.
Yeah.
Helicopter view, 24 hours, all the time. 3 keyboards, just in case.
Yeah, I need to go on Amazon and have one delivered. Yeah, definitely liquid coming out of my keyboard. That sucks. If I can turn my controller on and also use my controller. Montana into the pits, making the decision to get his pit done early now that he had that little bit of contact.
Almost 18
Hopefully-
minutes left of the pit time.
Yeah, hopefully he's able to time it right and come out of the pits not in traffic.
Oh, King got a stop and go.
Ooh, King with a stop and go. He also speeded in the pits. It's hard. It's a hard pit entry. It kind of comes up on you really fast. I don't see it
could
really
not
happening
find
in
it.
Pit X. Really? Yeah, it's a tough one.
Runk spun out.
Runks is spun. Where's he at? Runks, yeah, Runks having a tough time here in the Mustang. Maybe losing those back tires a little bit. Nighttime can be difficult to get the pressures right too. Runks has already pitted, so he is good with that. We do have Work Nickel already pitted. Who is the lead car that has not or has pitted? Lead car's pit is Montana, so Montana's in the pit right now. Survivor does have fastest lap over Hezix too. That's pretty cool. Survivor he's now less than a second and a half. He has Hezix right in front of him. I wonder if something happened with Hezix or if just the lighter fuel is causing a problem for him. All right, F3 is now doing F6 things, which it should not do. Yep, this is going to be interesting.
You don't have an AI keyboard, do you, where it's finding a way?
I believe it's just the liquid connecting different circuitry that should not be touching each other. Yikes. This is going to be interesting. All right. I'll keep banging it against my knee so it works. I think I might see where the problem is because I see 2 wires like touching that aren't touching on any of the other ones. Maybe that's it. You get like a toothpick or something. I'll fix it later. I'm sure I'll continue to mention it the entire stream, but oh, now Hezix has got his time back, so maybe he had just a little bit of off somewhere. Montana out in 9th, the highest position that has completed a pit. So he probably has a really good position, positioned himself quite well for later in the race. Where is Matrix? Let's find Matrix as Ghost is asked. Matrix. There's Snarly. Good to see Snarly out here again. There's our friend Matrix in the Jag. Get a Jag moment in here. It must be snowing in Alaska because Coast Rick says at least it's not snowing there. Let's get a little Jag on board. See if I can get that to work. There we go. Nice blue lights from the Wheel Fry. Past Gawking has pitted. Always remember to check the driver ID, as it says there. Matrix coming up on Topher. Topher did have that spin earlier, but has maintained 7th position. Quite good. None of the leaders have pitted yet. We've still got quite a few people out there from 1 to 7th to Topher that have not yet made the decision to pit. What are the track conditions? Dark. I'm imagining quite chilly. And I don't want to push any more buttons on my keyboard because the coffee that spilled has now affected the keyboard. So that's not good. It's my own fault. I was like, man, let me set this coffee down and then slide the table toward me instead of just moving the table and then setting the coffee down. Let's put it right next to the keyboard. Anyway, I'll shut up about the keyboard. Tell me to stop. All right.
Please stop.
Hezek still with a commanding lead of 2 seconds over Survivor. Well, maybe not commanding is the right word, but continuously. That's for sure. I don't know if Survivor's really putting pressure at this point. I think Hezek does not care who's behind him. He's just putting in his laps, hitting his marks. Hezek has a 136.56. Survivor has a 136.52, so only 4/100ths of a second separate the fastest from the second fastest lap. We do have one off. Who's one? Snarly off. Snarly went deep into turn 1. Maybe has a problem. Sitting here, maybe an engine failure from the Snarly number 1 BMW.
Oh, no.
Yep, he's just off on turn 1, has not moved. It's just staying there. So maybe a disconnect. Flash, I would say, with the most interesting paint scheme of the day. With the taillights like that, if he had done like a gold and red, it looked like Iron Man from the back. Just saying.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool in that aspect. Topher up to 5th now. People must have pitted. Yep, looks like we have Yeah, I know, and Tony in the pits. Yeah, Hezek's the survivor. Let's just stay here for a moment while I go.
He's off again.
Who's off again?
Smokey, and he got another
Smokey?
stop to go.
Oh my goodness, not having a good day. Smokey.
Always helps to be able to see the track.
Yes.
Again, why I'm here. Did Snarly disconnect? Can't find him.
Oh, I haven't seen. Yeah, he may have disconnected. Yeah, I don't see a number 1 here anymore. Charlie must have had a catastrophic failure. Slam in third. Car looks a little beat up. So I don't know what's happened there.
We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
Essex is in the pits and on his way back to the track.
Yep. So slamming first, so that means must have pitted right behind him. Survivor, yep, Survivor's also in the pits. Same distance apart still. Wow. So Survivor just mimicking Essex. Essex again follows the correct line out there. Good job. Staying wide there is smart. Make sure you don't run into anybody that's coming quickly through that turn. It's like Flash is coming out the pits. We go, yeah, I know, come out the pits. That was a little close by yeah, I know, but made it work. Flash taking a unique line out of the pits. Not really correct, but no incident, which is the main thing here.
You got Snake Blitzen in the pits. Matrix and Topher still need to take.
Yep, I'm with Matrix right now. About 4 seconds behind Topher.
Smokey's back in the pits.
Matrix with God King up the inside. This is for position, although God King has pitted.
Good entry for Snake.
New keyboard will be here in 5 hours.
There you go. What, you don't have Prime?
No, that is Prime. It's 5. Yeah, it was like delivered
2 hours.
today. Yeah, I know. I
great,
wish.
but
Yeah, we do have a massive Amazon facility here.
Essex is very tidy. Helicopter cam all the time. Oh, man.
Now you're just messing with me.
I'm helping. Try to be an asshat.
Yeah, it's all no, it's perfect. I love it. If this had happened to me all by myself the whole time, I'd probably just like give up. At least I can look at your screen and see cool things happening. Matrix with Flash right in front of him. Whoa, wild move. Flash stayed out of his way. Flash has already cleared his pit. Let's check on the leaders. If we can find them here. There we go. Essex now with almost 7 seconds up on Survivor. Survivors that had a little slip up of some kind. Topher still with that drive-through, or the stop and go he has to complete. Yeah, he's definitely 2/3 of that back straightaway behind at this point. Yeah, I know, and work nickel close together for 10th and 11th.
Matrix
good
is in
one
the
right
pits.
Matrix is finally pitted. All right. So right now we have had everyone pit. Yes. Okay. Oh, and who's at the bottom that's in the pits? Smokey's still in the pits. So I don't know if he's in for another time or if he's just made the decision to leave the
No,
car there for a
I-
little bit. Think about his decisions. Nickel round, yeah, I know, for 10. F6 works again. All right, Matrix rolling out of the pits.
Coming out of pits, Tony.
Tony gonna just get by him on the pit exit.
Okay, I'll stay to the right. I'll stay to the right.
All right, everybody's driving quite safe today after that first lap incident.
Yep.
Slam still in third. Must not have done any of those repairs on that Ferrari. Topher completing his stop and go. Lone Rider. I haven't talked much about Lone Rider with the two-tone white and yellow paint scheme today. In fifth, solid performance from Lone Rider. I like your view there, Lone Rider. Every time I look at your screen, I just start rapidly tapping F3 to see if I get it to work. If I get it back there, I'm not changing it ever again.
That would be kind of boring.
Yeah. Chef in sixth. Looks like. Where's he at? Yeah, slowly closing in on Lone Rider. So I would say in the next 2 laps, there might be a close battle there. So I'm going to come back to that. Snake in seventh, just under 4.5 seconds behind. Let's see, yep, just a turn or so behind Chef. As it's working his way through lap traffic, he just passed Khalifa here, also known as Razor X.
MK.
Yeah. Hey, Khalifa. I tried to explain all that to him why I wasn't saying his name correctly on purpose. Then he changed his name. Like, you didn't have to really change your name, dude. I was just telling you why I know your name's Khalifa. I was just saying Khalifa. Anyway, Runks pressuring Razor at the moment. Runks, had that rough start, but he is quick. Trying to get his lap back. No shame in that. There's no rules that you have to not, get to succumb to those lap traffic. You can fight to work your way back up. With a couple close battles behind too. I want to see how this works its way out. Right. Razor lets him through, understands that it's going to be a long time before he sees him again, and why cause any kind of potential incident there, work your way back up through the traffic. And he also does have second place Survivor coming up onto him quite quickly. The more turns, you should get that position to Survivor. And best for both of them, just let it happen. Just let it happen. See, takes it wide, lets Survivor through, understands that, hopefully just follows his line around for a bit. It's always a good way to learn a couple of new things. Nico, after clearing, yeah, I know, has also put on 2.5 seconds over him at this point. That's great.
Pit window is now closed.
So it has closed. Everybody's completed their pits. So the is there. Great sounding Porsche. Is it the only Porsche today? Yeah, old move from Smokey with the only Porsche out there behind, which was there in the pit. So top Porsche position today. Good job, Smokey.
Actually, why not is oh no, that's you. Sorry.
No, it's, yeah, why not's in a BMW. Bimmer. Kind of out here on a bit of an island. Does have Matrix right behind him, but that's not for position. This is his first at. All right, so yeah, Hezix. Survivor has closed a couple seconds off of how far he was back. He's only like a little under 5.5 seconds now, but it's a long way to go. Runks is also up in front of Survivor. I don't know if the driver will really catch Runks, because Runks is pretty fast. He might keep about the same speed here. Nickel just starting to see a glimpse of Razor in front of him. Yeah, I know, getting a little bit back on as well. Might have a good little three-way battle here eventually. Let's see what this battle is in front of the leader.
Oh, what the fuck is that? What?
Oh, come on, don't do that. So Chef and Snake kind of far apart there. Topher will be the next one to be passed by the leader. Bring up where everybody's at instead of scrolling through. We do have Hezix in first, though, with Survivor in second with the fastest lap. Slam in third, Montana fourth, fifth is Lone Rider. Chef keeping it up in sixth place. Seventh is Pliskin. Eighth is Razor. 9 is Nickel, and rounding out the top 10 is Yeah I Know. With Tony in 11th, then Topher in 12th. 13th is Matrix. 14th is Flash. Having a little bit of a tough time today. Flash. Don't know how much he's done practice here. Runks in 15th and Smokey in 16th.
I think Flash is more of a GT7 track.
He is. He does great at GT7. He also does WRC over there with Short Bus Gang. He also showed off his Short Bus Gang coffee today. I was saying
GT7 is so different than ACC.
I'm sure. I mean, I played Forza a little bit when I got it set up, and just the amount of fuel we have. Coming up on Topher here, does have just some lap traffic into the last 15 minutes. He'll probably have the 4 cars after Topher. They'll have to navigate safely. Everyone kind of knows the way of the road here and hasn't caused any major hold-ups for Hezix. He now has another about 8 seconds over Survivor. Man, Keswick's is in it. I'm totally out. Keswick's is in the Porsche. Keswick's is the top Porsche. Sorry, Smokey. You're not in the top Porsche. You're in second place. Round Vegan is on Topher and quickly starts to put some space on it. Topher, fairly new driver. Been here like not even a month yet, I don't think. Amazing,
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Improvement in his skills, yeah.
But he's got NASCAR in his blood, so being a South Carolina boy.
Yeah. Montana a little off in the grass there over on your stream, Bullman. Kept it safe, but he definitely took a little drive through the grass. See how this battle between Nickel, Razor, and Yeah, I know is going. Still fairly spaced out. Nothing major to see here. Whoa, wait, we did have an off right now by Razor. Work Nickel gets through. Perfect timing by myself. Wow. Yeah, I know.
Was it just luck?
It's now it's 100% luck.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know, said. Good job. And he's going to probably overtake Razor here, depending if Razor has any damage. Yeah, Nickel said thank you and just has pulled away now with over 2 seconds of lead on Razor. Razor twitchy right now. It just looks like the back end's got some damage. He might have bounced off a wall. Let's see if I can see his wheel and if it's crooked on his straightaways. Still looks fairly straight. Oh, controller guys.
Yeah, he's out of control.
Jumpiness. Yeah, why?
He is. We did the spa enduro
Oh, together?
with Montana. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, wheel's pretty straight there. Still should be there to continue fighting with the hits. Alright, the leader has now come up on Flash. A couple seconds. He should pass the Flash probably by next lap. He'll be up on that battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th, or 5th, 6th, and 7th with Chef, Pliskin, and someone else that I can't read. He'll get Flash, but a little bit of an off there. Just gives it to him. Kept Lone Rider, Snake, and Chef. Let's go up there and see what's going on.
He's behind me.
Yep, Snape's still closing in on Chef. Lone Rider has kept his distance. This could be the next big battle on the track. Once they get a little closer together, Chef is keeping a little faster pace on his laps, though, so I don't know if that's even going to happen. Yeah, that's the distance there, too, between 5th and 6th. So Montana pretty much has that one locked down as we approach the 11-minute mark left in this race. Let's see what Slam's up to. Actually, let's go down through the field. Let's just give everybody a couple minutes here, a couple seconds to talk. Ezek's been dominating, not going to stick with him for long. Great sounding car. Second, we have Survivor now having to deal with the traffic of Brunks and Topher. Third position, we have Slam. Oh, where'd it go? Come on, Slam. There you go. Slam in the purple Ferrari. I've pretty much been in second the entire race, or third the entire race. Has done quite well.
Yeah, he's fast.
Yeah.
But he definitely would be premier. I think work is he'll be in Europe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he
I
doesn't
think-
just ship all of his gear, his whole rig over there with him, huh? And coming up on Matrix, shouldn't have a
I'll keep
problem
left
here.
after slam.
Matrix gives way, lets him
Oh.
through.
I've gained this much ground now, right?
Down
I
to fourth
will
we
try
go.
not to
Montana
so.
has pretty much been unscathed as well. It did have that bump with Chef during that off by, I forget who it was at this point, but yeah, a little touch, but no big deal. I don't think there was major damage to the cars. Lone Rider right behind him. Solid top 5 performance. Elgrind says we got to make a team called Tap Steer Racing. That'd be funny for the controllers. Yes.
Wouldn't it be top steer? It would be a Bowman endorsed by.
Steer.
Bovine joke.
Yeah. Chef just cruising around, putting in another solid performance after, I believe, an off earlier that dropped him some places. Snake still within 2 seconds of him, definitely has him in his headlights. Can't determine what color Snake's car is. Need to get him up by one of the bankings here to see if I get a reflection on it.
It's red. Looks like red and black.
That's hard to see, you can't tell. Red and black. Right. 8th position. Razor. Been traveling with some damage for the last like 10 minutes or so, but doing well.
Oh,
Tony,
looks
right? What?
Yeah, I know. Just past work table. So,
Oh yes, Nickel may have had a little bit of an off because they weren't that. Now they're very far apart, so yeah, must have been a little off. And yeah, I know is approaching Razor, so let's just stick it here for a minute. Yeah, Nickel may have had an incident that we missed. Yep, God King, also known as the Stick King. Clearly texting while racing, not recommended.
Bowman for TSR leader.
There you go, TSR leader. Exactly. Team principal. Yeah.
Me and Topher were red rum. Murder spelled backwards.
Yeah. Which makes sense because their whole red is bad thing. Yeah, I like it. That's from The Shining.
The Shining, yes, sir, it is.
By the way, that hotel, a real place in Colorado. You can go stay there. The inside's the same, but it doesn't have a giant hedge maze near it that was made up for the movie. But the hotel is the same. You can go to that little bar he sat at and talk to the invisible friend he had.
Does it
serve
have
him
the
drinks.
same carpet?
Yes, it looks the same. It looks the same throughout. Pretty cool. It's not like a murder room or anything like that. It's not set up like as a place to go watch or like, for fans. It's just kind of there for like historical purposes and remain the same as far as everything else. But yeah, I would want to go sit at that bar and have a cocktail like the show. Yeah, you can go in the summer when it's not cold and snowy unless you're in skiing. Anyway, let's go to 10th. Oh, sorry, I did it right by the pits. Nickel in 10th with Matrix in front of him. Only 5 minutes remaining. this race. Only a handful of laps left.
Oh, time has gone by quick.
Yeah. Tony in 11th, 20-some seconds behind Nickel. So a lot of these positions people are going to have to be content with sticking with. Oh, now my keyboard is switching cars on its own. This is great.
Have a new feature.
All right, Topher in 12th. Getting ready to go through the penultimate corner onto the front stretch. BMWs are so quiet, man. God King got DC. That's why I haven't seen God King. Oh, wow. God King, too bad. Not texting and driving. God King, you might get touched in your sleep. Oh, you mean at the Shining House? Yeah, I don't hear of anything of being haunted or anything, because I really was seeing if there was like a place you could go and like it would be like whatever the scary place is. Not. You can go. There is the Hedge Mages somewhere else, I believe, in Colorado, but not right outside the hotel that they've made it seem in the show, in the movie. 13. Yeah. Matrix in 13th, down the front stretch. Does have Nickel coming up behind him, but it's not for position. So they're at 14th. Runks, yes. Haven't seen enough of Runks today. Had that unfortunate off early. Has now, looks like, been passed by the leader and does have Survivor right behind him. Position of no concern. Yeah, Runks, quick driver, had a tough incident just seconds into this race. Had to pit for repairs. Like, all right, Flash in 15th. Might be it, I think. Nope, we still have Smokey out there. Just thinking 16th was being Smokey in the Porsche. So nice front and back by the Porsche.
Nice, healthy motor.
Yep. All right, let's go just up to the leader here. Looks like we may have 2 more laps and we'll be done with this one. Oh, we have an off here. Oh. We have Snake Plissken with an off. So he lost time to Chef. He was quite close, but now Chef is pretty much smooth sailing until the end. Chef is potentially going to close on Lone Rider, and he does have good braking in that big boat car. This might be the closest battle, definitely the closest battle, highest in position. Oh, this is close. Who's going to brake first? Very even braking. Chef and Ben just closing in on him and braking. The Lone Rider did well there. Had to take a little tap of the brakes into that second turn. Oh, Chef's so close. It's a good one here.
Did he tap him?
Oh, it's very close. I couldn't tell from my angle if he tapped him. No, it looks like it was just really close looking at the screen. I love how I can look at the screen, but it's like a second behind you. It's, I'm watching it live next to the screen. And yeah, this is a good fight. Back this way.
Why not's coming up too?
Yeah. Why not? Yeah, not for position.
Not for
might
position.
as well get into fun. We sit back there and watch this.
Everybody wants to be in the helicopter cam.
Oh man, see, I try the button. Nope, not working. I give up. Oh, I can't believe I did that.
Second feed.
Sometimes the problem is I do the exact same thing every week, and I usually slosh my coffee, but it's never got on the keyboard.
Maybe we get a protective cover.
Yeah, or just set the coffee on the table next to me.
Alright, man. The leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
I slide towards my laptop so I can use it. Oh man! All right, leader on the final lap. Leader is also right behind this one. So these two, if they don't let him through, get another lap to continue fighting. Yeah, great battle here. Yeah, the leader just a few seconds back. Oh, here we go on the inside. The chef. Oh, had to touch grass. Now maybe a little over under. Who has the power down the straight here? It looks like, man, the Lone Rider's going to keep it in front. Lone Rider a little wide on that. Wanted to get as most speed through that turn as possible, but kind of washed out. Chef right on him again. Chef is quick through this section, man. But still gives some of the time back. Not the. Ooh, tried to show the inside a little bit. They're both using. Yeah. Leader's about to cross the finish line, so let's go with the leader.
Flash your lights.
Great finish.
Finished the race.
Great finish by the leader. Second place still has some time to get through, so let's go back to this battle. Now to drive through the colored smoke. All right, second takes the checker to Survivor. Great job. Slam is quite a ways back too, so we can keep jumping back to this great battle here. Oh man, quality driving by both of these members of Black Flag. You're welcome to join if you want. Discord is open to all. For those that watch the stream today, yeah, make sure you like and subscribe. Follow us, put on the notifications as we have Slam crossing the line in third. Get a couple hundred more viewers or subscribers, and we will be able to then turn on a lot of options with the channel that you get once you hit that 500 number. Right, Montana in fourth. Great finish by Montana.